Hey, everybody, we're back with the creator and cast of The West Wing. Well, obviously, being on the show changed the arc of all your careers. Allison, do you remember auditioning?
Oh, yes, very well. It was my first foray into the world of television, and I auditioned with the first CJ press briefing where she had to tell the press that the president had run his bicycle into a tree, which I thought was hysterically funny. This, incredibly important position, that CJ press secretary, having to deliver this kind of news to a press pool and not, laugh. And it was a lot of fun to do. But I remember auditioning for Aaron and Tommy, and I did it, and they had poker faces. I mean, I left there and I thought, well, that didn't happen. I'm not going to do that part. So I was very surprised when I got a call back and did the same speech again, and not a lot of direction as I remember. I just remember thinking that I just hadn't gotten it each time, and then went into test for it, which is always a very nerve-wracking experience. It was my first, and you sit there in a room with all the other actors who are auditioning for your role. And I saw who I was up against. And
wait a second, the first show you tested for was West Wing?
Yes. Yes.
Well, as someone who did many pilot seasons, you go to hell.
I was very lucky. I was not, the normal story. It was my first time, and I hit it out of the park, and I'm so grateful. I got the phone call from Aaron that I was joining the team. I was over the moon. And I always wanted to ask Aaron if the reason I got this part was because of the Primary Colors, Mike Nichols, because I feel like that's why I got this part.
Aaron?
One of the reasons.
Yes, it is. I had seen Allison do exactly one thing, which is trip while climbing up a flight of stairs with John Travolta in Primary Colors. And like a lot of people, I fell in love with her in that moment. She was good enough to come in and read. I don't know why you had to come in 3 times. You had it after you tripped on the stairs. You didn't have to come in at all. But you did, and my life changed when you did.
And then you gave me another fall. You gave me another fall on the treadmill in the.
I gave you a fall on the treadmill. That's right. It turned out that, unsurprisingly, that you were great at physical comedy.
By the way,
listen, everybody on this show slips on a banana peel at some point or the other, but they do it while they're reaching high,
Martin, you have the greatest opening line of any character in any television series. You come in declaiming the first commandment. As if you were Moses coming down from the mountaintop yourself. When you read that, did you know, okay, I have to take this gig?
Absolutely. It was the most disarming, most extraordinary entrance I could imagine being given, and I accepted it without hesitation. And mind you, when I agreed to do the show, it was only to perform in 4 or 5 episodes per season, because Bart was not the main character. He wasn't. The focus was the staff, the West Wing staff.
This staged reading. The stage play.
Don't say it like that.
How do you describe it again? What is it again? I'm not going to say reunion. I will not say reunion, I promise you.
It's a staged reading, but your reading had skepticism in it.
I think there should be a better word. Anything. There should be a better word for reading, because you're off book, so it's not a reading.
No, I know that.
The staged play, the staging. How about just a staging? Let's just do that.
It is a benefit for When We All Vote, as you mentioned.
All right.
And I do want to mention them again. It is a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization that aims to get out the vote, that aims to combat voter suppression. And we have what we want to do is we're aiming at a very narrow demographic. We want to move fans of the West Wing to the polls.
And When We All Vote, what do they do for you? What does When We All Vote do? Can you go to a website and get the information you need?
Yes, thank you for asking. You can go to whenweallvote.org, and you can first of all, you can quickly find out if you're not registered to vote, how to register, where your polling place is. You can volunteer to become a poll worker if you are young and healthy. That's something we need. Most poll workers are senior citizens who are not going to be able to risk being poll workers this time around. So one of the ways we can fight those 5-6 hour lines is for young people to show up and work at the polls. And I also just wanted to mention that a few of us are missing today. Rob Lowe, Dulé Hill, Janelle Maloney, they're in the show. So is Anna Devere Smith.
I got a picture right here of
there you go.
Martin, Bradley, and Dulé right there, wearing the Dulé with the PPE. Good for him. And
we were when we were shooting this, the safest place in America was the Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles. The COVID protocols we were under were strict as can be. We also hear from during the show Mrs. Obama, President Clinton, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Marley Matlin, Elizabeth Moss.
In the show,
it's fun. It in the act breaks where commercials would be. If you're getting the sense that it's not a reunion, you're right.
It's on HBO Max, okay? If the original show had been on HBO, are there things you would like to have been able to get away with on premium cable that you couldn't get away with on broadcast? Were there words you'd like to be able to have written, put in the characters' mouths? Was there nudity you would like to have been able to share with the American people? Some Bartlett butt? Would that have been? Martin, would you have gone? Martin, would you have gone full frontal if the plot called for it? If it was in keeping with the character's intention?
He doesn't need that much to go full frontal. He'll just have to ask.
Let the man answer.
59. I was 59 when I started, so I don't think that I would have had anything that anybody would have been interested in.
I beg to differ.
That hurts.
That
really hurts.
I beg to differ. As a 56-year-old, I hope it doesn't all go away in the next 3 years. Admittedly, there's some of it I can't see anymore. Okay. Okay. We have an exclusive clip right now. I'm being told we have an exclusive clip from the special. And I know you're working really hard to get it to us, Aaron, but we don't actually, we don't really have it, nor do we or you know what the clip will be. So let's just run the clip right now. And when we come out of it, we've all really enjoyed it. And we'll say a few vague but really informative things about the clip, okay?
So you think the strike against me is nobody likes the smartest kid in the class?
I don't know, sir. Being the smartest kid in the class is a pretty good pitch. It's not a strike unless you watch it as it sails by.
I don't do that.
Check.
And I'm not a snob.
I don't believe you are.
The guy's a good neighbor. If he puts in a day, if every once in a while he smiles, if every once in a while he thinks of someone else, and above all else, if he can find his way to tolerance and compassion, then he's my brother. And I don't care if he didn't get past finger painting. What I cannot stomach are people who are out to convince people that the educated are soft and privileged and out to make them feel like they're less than, you know. He may be educated, but I'm plain spoken, just like you, especially when we know that education can be the silver bullet. It can be the silver bullet, Toby, for crime, unemployment, poverty, drugs, hatred.
Who are you trying to convince?
I'm just saying, I don't watch the pitch go by.
Check.
Amazing. Amazing.
Incredible.
Wow.
It's like you're there.
Yeah.
It's like you watch it. It's like, I mean, I've got goose flesh. I've got goose flesh right here.
But I'll tell you what it was like. It took these guys a matter of seconds to get right back to where they were 20 years ago during the show. It took no warm-up time at all. They were right in the groove.
We have to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more Martin Sheen, Aaron Sorkin, Bradley Whitford, Allison Janney, and Richard Schiff.